Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, Jorge Linares, 134 pounds even. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall and has a reach of almost 69 inches. And standing across from him, it's Mickey Ward, 140 pounds even. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall with a reach of 70 inches.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
El Nino de Oro. Irish.
Here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world, El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Lowell, Massachusetts, here is the exciting junior welterweight world title challenger, Irish Mickey Ward.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Words are cheap.
And that's the opening bell, round 1. Missing with the hook. Nice hook. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Watch it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
He got caught clean by a left hook. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The hook scores. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
That right hook's already working well. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Linares in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That jab doesn't find a home. He threw a punch and just got countered. Caution being thrown to the wind. How about that time counter shot? This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Terrorize them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Defense is not an option for these two. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. Oh, Linares goes to the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Let's talk about Linares in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown.
Get up, Crib.
Very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of
Cryag.
output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. That uppercut just missed. The Venezuelan is rocked. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Back at it in round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Watch it again one more time. Appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the light... Hold that thought! Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked! He's in some serious trouble here! Can he find his way out of this storm? And it appears they weathered... Oh, wait a minute! The Venezuelan is rocked! I thought that was the end, but here we go again! Back into the fire!
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that...
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. About Warden that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You have to give it them back because that's where they're comfortable. Or you play calm, play cool.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? step back for just a moment. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night to...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Round 7, here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And that shot just rung his bell. Mickey Ward, right now, looking for a way out. I don't know if he can find it. Stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I need to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Damn fool cooked yo ass. Put yo ass in the blender. Spaghetti noodles. Belt to ass, belt to backside, peanut butter salmon sandwich. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.